traumatized. These kids are traumatized.
Face the children again.
These kids are traumatized. You don't want to hear what they have to say and how they felt? They were the one in lockdown for 2 hours.
They smiled and waved at the children that are here today with their parents, trying to protect them from these corrupt school officials that don't protect our street.
Since that has happened, I don't want to ask you a question and answer it. I want to ask you, my children attend this school and I do not feel safe with dropping them off every day and being a district employee. Going to another school, should I work for you? Are you guys hiring? I'm a campus security officer. Should I step over here and work for you to make sure that our children are safe?
Person in charge of handling these matters has sexual harassment charges on him.
That's right. Yes, he does. He's a sexual perpetrator, and he's in charge of formal complaints at the Lake Elsinore Unified School District. Alan Guevara.
Alan Guevara. Alan Guevara has sexual harassment charges against him. He does not need to be around my children.
He's in charge of this case.
Desde el primer grado que salieron corriendo a la oficina diciéndoles, un extraño metió a una de las niñas al baño, la metió y le dijo cosas que no.
We're also here because we found out that the assistant superintendent of the school district has his own sexual harassment case that he has lost. And for some reason, he's at the top of the district. He's the one that they are directing us to handle these formal complaints. And nothing is being done. We have no answers. All we have is an email that says that increased security will be on campus. That is it. They refuse to give us any answers or speak to us.
Can you kind of, in a way, kind of describe kind of what happened? I mean, so people understand what's.
Sure. So we were made aware that on Monday, October 17th, a 15-year-old child from that does not belong on Lakeland Village School was able to sneak in, and he was able to be on campus for a long enough time that he was able to sexually assault more than one child, a first grader, more than one first grader.
This was all on the same day, not over a period of time.
This was all this was on Monday, October 17th, that the incidents happened at school. However, officials were made aware of this exact individual being present on campus in the previous months, and parents expressing concern just for seeing him roam around the school.
Two questions. Have you? I'm just saying from the outsider. You've brought it to the district's attention, and please address the gentleman that you were talking about. You made some kind of reference to him too. So can you talk about those two things?
About
the district. You've talked to the district. Have you
Yes.
have you brought your
Yes.
to the district? And you also were talking about the gentleman that you're working with and something about him. You said something about him.
Yes. So when I took my child to the school the next morning to let them know what she told me she witnessed, I was directed to the assistant superintendent of Lake Elsinore School District, and his name is Alan Guevara. When he approached me, he told me to just write it on a form. He told me he wasn't going to speak to me. He wouldn't even look me in the eye. He didn't say anything to my daughter. I left with a sick feeling in my stomach and Googled his name. If you Google his name, you will find out that he was involved in a sexual harassment case of his own. And he actually lost it. The district paid out on his behalf, and yet somehow today he is the one handling this situation. He's the one in charge of formal complaints.
So why are you guys here today?
We are here to demand change. We are here to demand change from the corruption in the district. Like I said, they're giving us no answers. They want us to just write it on a form. They're hoping that it goes away, and we're here to demand that it doesn't go away. We're here to demand change.
Are you aware of any other cases involving this young man?
Yes.
Similar cases besides?
Yes. Yes. There's several allegations about the same young man in our community that were also brought to law enforcement's attention. And for whatever reason, he was continuously placed back in a group home that's nearby our schools. So not only did the school system fail that day, but also law enforcement has failed to place accountability on him because he's a minor.
So he's still out on the streets today?
He is not. He is detained until his next court date.
Okay.
And then one more time for the camera, can you say and spell your first and last name, please?
Caitlin Finley, Kateylynfinley.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.